real cases before a real judge.
And now, enter the courtroom of Judge Mathis. Plaintiff Teresa Goodgame says the defendant is her niece, and Teresa took her in when she was 16 years old because she was out of control and failing school. Teresa claims while there, the defendant had sex with multiple men on their block, and she's suing her today for rent and emotional distress. Defendant Kiara Webb says while living with Teresa, she not only threw a chair at Kiara, but she also assaulted her when she pulled her out of a salon by her hair. Kiara's countersuing for emotional distress.
Start with you, ma'am.
First of all, Your Honor, I took Kiara in when she was 16 years old. She was failing in school. Nobody was doing anything to help her. She was getting in trouble, out of control.
Where was your sister, her mother?
She was at home with 4 other kids.
Oh, okay.
I took her in. I made sure she had a place to stay. I took her to school. Your Honor, within 1 semester, Kiara went from a 0.0 grade point average to a 3.8.
Oh, wow.
In 1 semester.
Great. I'm not going to clap just yet because I want to hear the end result.
Your Honor, Kiara sent me through some things. I took her to school every morning. I made sure she was in school. I went up to the school. I picked her up from school. I did drop-offs, drop-bys, drop-throughs. You name it, I did it. My daughter was grown, and I took Kiara in. I bought a 4-bedroom house.
Wow.
So that Kiara could have her own room, her own cable, her own TV, her own everything,
Really?
her own privacy.
What type of work do you do?
I worked.
I say, what type?
Oh,
Don't get offended, ain't you, when you do all that. I work. Everybody said you sell drugs.
At that time, I was.
Everybody said you sell. You act like you doing wrong.
At that time, I was a patient account rep.
Oh, okay.
You know what that is?
Yes,
Okay.
those who are patients, you handle their accounts.
There you go.
I'm pretty smart, aren't I?
You got that. So I did everything.
A 4-bedroom house. You and your husband, obviously.
No, me.
You
and,
have a 4-bedroom house by yourself.
Me, my daughter, Kiara, and my grandson.
Wow. Where you live?
On Prevost at Schoolcraft.
Oh, in Detroit.
Yeah. You know, I didn't have to really necessarily
Prevost.
Yeah, you got some people stay around the corner.
I sure do. How you thought about?
I don't know their names because I see the van, but I don't see them.
You see the Mathis van?
Yeah, right around the corner. On
Well, he's taking it home, huh?
Yeah.
He's supposed to leave that back at the community center at the end of the day, but you see it in his driveway.
I told on him. Oh, well, my bad.
Go ahead.
What you do in the dark will come to the light.
I sure will. Thank you. Go right ahead. All right. So you've done everything you could to help her.
Everything.
What schools did you go to? If you did
I went to Cody High.
Oh, you heard about me going there?
No.
For 1 semester, that's where I went. When I first went to high school, and they kicked me out.
Yeah,
after the first semester.
I just graduated from Detroit Midtown Academy. I'm starting college in January.
Where?
OCC.
Okay, good. And
that's not official.
That's not official.
I got accepted there, Your Honor.
She got accepted because her sister and her cousins all did the paperwork. But she hasn't tested in yet.
3.8, she'll get in.
She has
What was the agreement on rent? I'm looking at.
Okay, once she turned 18, she was supposed to start paying me $150 a month.
Ma'am?
Your
Give me your
Honor,
side of the story.
let me start from the beginning. They don't call her good game for nothing.
That's right, that is
because
her
she's
name.
running a whole bunch of game on you right now.
Oh, okay.
Living with her
They
was...
used to call me great game, not good game. I had great game. Go ahead.
Living with her was not so great. Every time she would ask me to do something and I didn't jump at her pace, she would get mad. She would yell at me. She would tell me to go upstairs, pack my stuff, call my sister, or call my stepfather to come get me. She would call me out my name, Your Honor.
That's not true.
Your Honor, she would call me out my name. Just like last year, Your Honor, I was getting my nails did, Your Honor. She came in the nail salon, grabbed me by my hair, and pulled me out.
Why did I do that?
It wasn't. Why did I do that?
Why did she do it, man?
Why I do that?
Because it has something to do with me and my best friend, and I didn't tell her. But she didn't have to come in and grab me by my hair and embarrass me.
Why did you have to do that?
Because what happened was, Your Honor, I had been telling Kiara to stay away from this guy. Kiara wouldn't stay away from him. So this guy is what you call a street guy. He had Kiara opening up bank accounts illegally after I told her don't do it, after I showed her what was going on.
All these folks need to know, when you facilitate any advancement of someone who is engaged in criminal activity, and you do something to help them with that money, it's called money laundering.
No, she didn't get none of the money.
No, but she helped open
That's
up
what
accounts.
I was really mad.
So that was the only reason you were mad, is that she didn't get any. She can launder money all she wants.
No.
She can be a co-conspirator in that case, as long as you bring me back some money.
Don't call her good game for nothing.
That's right, that is
because she's
name.
running a whole bunch of game on you right now.
Okay.
Living with her
They used to call me great game, not good game. I had great game.
Plaintiff Teresa Goodgame is suing her niece, who claims Teresa not only threw a chair at her, but also assaulted her by yanking her hair.
Tell me some other instances, then we got to get to the rent she's suing you about.
Just last month, I had went to the store one day and didn't bring no one back any goodies. So she got mad. So she immediately came. I was walking in the house. She immediately came in the house and started pulling me by my hair again. I came outside. She came outside with a baseball bat, a broom. She threw a chair at me twice. She called me a slut. She called me a whore. She called me the word.
Yeah, did you do all this?
No, that is not.
This sounds like it's your emotional distress claim. Let me allow her to adjust this and then the rent.
What happened was, Your Honor, Kiara is the neighborhood hoe.
You need to stop that.
I love my niece dearly. If I didn't love her, I wouldn't have took her in.
She has sex with multiple men on a regular basis.
2 doors down from me.
On a regular basis?
Regular basis.
No, I haven't.
2 doors down from me, the boy she's 33 years old had sex with a year ago. I'm so upset, angry about it, crying about it, right? I go confront the boy. The boy said, I'm 33 years old and I'm a single black man. If they offer it, I'm taking it. I felt this stupid.
She wasn't crying.
I felt this stupid. I went back and I said, Kiara, why you tell me that lie? I ain't had sex with him. I ain't had sex with him. No, I didn't. Kiara has become such a habitual liar. Just the other day, she stayed out all night on her own mother. Her mother didn't even know where she was at. Ask her about that.
I did stay out, Your Honor. Yes, I did.
Why didn't you let someone know where you were?
My mother, she knew where I was. Oh, okay. I just didn't call her and tell her I wasn't coming home.
Okay.
She knew where I was.
Let's get to the rent you're suing her about.
The rent is because Kiara verbally
and it was
$150
a month. How many months has she failed to pay?
She's paid nothing.
From February of what?
Till November when I threw her out.
Of what year?
2010.
Okay. Young lady, what do you say about the rent?
Your Honor, she never agreed. Well, I never agreed to pay rent to her. We never sat down and had a talk about this, Your Honor.
This is the first time you're hearing it?
This is my first time. Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
She has not asked you for money in the past?
Your Honor. Yes. I was only 16 when I moved in with her, which I didn't have a job. I was still in high school, Your Honor. And I still don't have a job until this day. So how
you getting Social Security?
Ma'am, be quiet.
So how can I pay somebody?
This is the first time you heard you were coming to court for rent?
Yes, the first time.
Okay, what did you think you were coming to court for?
For being disrespectful to my auntie.
Really? You thought she was suing you for $2,565 for being disrespectful?
Yes.
she's just saying I called her name. Kiara did throw the chair at me. Yeah. She called me a
after she had called me twice.
I am still your auntie. I don't care what goes on. Why are you down there with him?
Is that part of your emotional distress?
I got a letter. Statements from her own brother, how she does stuff to me.
But you threw a chair at her. Oh.
She threw it first. She bigger than me. What do you want me to do?
Walk away.
She threw. Your Honor.
Walk away.
I
Retreat.
tried. That was my house.
You went into the hair salon and pulled her out by her head.
So she could come and listen to me to hear what I had to say.
That's violence, ma'am.
Look how she is a lot bigger than me. What am I supposed to do?
Let me
she wasn't too big when you went in there to drag her out by her hair.
I didn't drag her out by her hair.
She did.
I can't drag her.
Let me see your t-shirts. What's that for?
This is the t-shirt that they gave me.
Who?
Her school.
Showing proud parent. All right.
A proud parent.
You did a good job, too. I'm going to give you a hand.
Your Honor.
Now, when you come back here showing that you're at Oakland Community College and you have some decent grades, then I'll give you a hand. But not until you straighten yourself up, because you're associating with a criminal, engaging in criminal activity with him, laundering his money, and some of the other things I'm hearing, I believe. And so you get your act together, young lady.
So how can I pay somebody?
This is the first time you heard you were coming to court for rent?
Yes, the first time.
Okay, what did you think you were coming to court for?
For being disrespectful to my auntie.
Really? You thought she was suing you for $2,565 for being disrespectful?
Yes.
Plaintiff Teresa Goodgame is suing her niece, who claims Teresa not only threw a chair at her, but also assaulted her by yanking her hair.
I'm not granting you emotional distress. Neither am I granting you emotional distress. So your emotional distress claim is dismissed as well. I'm granting you the money for the rent. I believe she owes you for the rent, because under no circumstances, ma'am, do I believe you didn't know what you were coming to court for other than disrespecting her. That's a flat out lie, and I'm granting her judgment because of that. Have a good day, young lady.
Kiara, you know you just lied, but that's okay.
No,
because I
you
still
lied.
forgive you.
Because you threw that chair at me twice,
and I'm still going to take care of whatever has to be taken care of. But you know you're wrong.
You was wrong at the same time too.
You know you were supposed to.
You know what you said in front of them neighbors too.
You know what you've done. You know what you do.
I want to say I apologize. We shouldn't be in this court today, but you got what you deserved. I don't know what's going to happen after we leave Chicago.
Oh, is that a threat?
No, not at all. I'm just saying.
Okay, see, I'm done.
Me too.